Hello my friends, welcome back to Randall's Little Adventures. So last week we showed the Light Fighter 1 where it was put on top of a Tent Cot, making a cot tent. Well, I left that tent up all week. Now it has been super dry here, but I saw in the forecast rain was coming. So I left that set up exactly like it was from last week, and I wanted to see what would happen because we had rain coming in. Well, lo and behold, I took a trip to town to get some building material, and while I was gone, it rained 8/10 of an inch in under an hour, hour and a half. And this tent sat out here in that thunderstorm. So we're going to take a look and see how it did. It did okay. We're going to sleep in it tonight and see how comfortable it is. So let's take a look. It's drying off pretty good right now. The sun, remarkably, the sun came out. It's beautiful, but there is more rain forecasted for this afternoon and tonight. Let's see what we have in here. A little droopy. That's okay. Get this out of the way. All right, let's get you in here and see what we can see. All right. Any water hiding down in these corners? No. It is dry as a bone in here. The Light Fighter definitely did its job. That is amazing. Let's see under the floor. It's dry. That cot is perfectly dry. There is not a lick of moisture inside this tent. Well, that's great news. Well, since that tent's dry, we're going to stay in it tonight, and more thunderstorms are expected, even though it's hard to tell with this nice sunny weather we have right now. So let's kind of get our little temporary camp set up. First thing we're going to do is get these doors opened up, because with that sun coming in on that tent, it is warm to say the least. So let's get it opened up and let it get some ventilation. There's a gentleman in my comment section who's also from Texas, and he responded, I mentioned it was hot in there last week. As you can see, still with the rain fly on, you can open this whole tent up, get a great breeze through the inside of it, nice ventilation. So if there's no rain in the forecast, you can sleep with it just like this. Another benefit with the cot is that if it is hot and it is raining, as high as it sets off the ground, all that airflow can come underneath the vestibule, even if you've got it tightened down into storm mode, and you're going to get some good ventilation. So, but we're going to leave it like this until it starts raining again a little bit, just so it's cooled off when we get ready to go to bed this evening. Here's a piece of gear that I recently picked up. It's a UCO candle lantern. Check it out. Pretty cool. We're going to see how it does. So that wasn't very hard. I'm just set up over here just for the night. I'm actually camping here on my property, and that's because I'm actually testing out. The whole purpose of the camp tonight is just testing out the tent and the cot, and it's working out beautiful. Like I said, it rained about 8/10 of an inch, perfectly dry inside the tent. The tent, while it was a little sagged, nothing extreme. And we got to test out the cot to make sure it's going to be comfortable. I'm pretty sure that it is. If you noticed, I set up a nice umbrella. Normally, if I was out away from the house, I would set up a tarp, and especially if I knew it was going to rain, I would set a tarp up where I have a little porch out on the front of my tent. But I wanted it to actually rain on the tent some more. I don't want to cover the tent up. So I just brought an umbrella. It's nice, and it was quick. Oh, the bridge too far. Cheers, my friends. I hope everybody out there is having a great day today. Do you trust your gear? Or are you one of these people that just takes gear from the store and goes straight out and uses it? I can't do it. I just cannot do it. Just about everything I have gets tested right here, close to home, close to that road over there, where I can get plenty of the sound ambience of the vehicles of all those poor bastards coming home from work. Get back to work. Millions out there depend on you. Wait for the car to go by, wait for the car, wait for the car, wait for the car to go by. There you go. So the item I was showing to you earlier is this UCO candle lantern. And I wanted to show it to you now, but because the time we actually need it, you're not going to be able to see it because it's completely dark out here. But it's pretty cool to deploy. You just pull up the top to light it. Best I understand is you just take the candle out of the bottom of it. It's the first time I've lit it. Never used it before. Put it back in there, and it just snaps too. There you go, candle lantern. Is it going to do anything? Maybe, but I don't know. But supposedly this is good for 9 hours. And they also come with the citronella candles, which these came are just regular beeswax candles, and they're fine. I only got 3 extras, and it came with 1 in it. We'll see how they do. But the citronella is really the reason why I got this thing, because here in East Texas, I mean, big mosquitoes, just the kind that just latch onto you like a vampire and just Time you realize they're there, you're almost dead. So tonight, it's only going to get down to about 66 degrees. If you saw earlier, I just threw a military poncho woobie in there. That's more than plenty. Winter is going to be interesting in this tent because, as you see, it's not sitting on the ground. So that means all that cold air just comes right up underneath you. But I think I can defeat that. We'll see, because I plan on using this setup all winter long. I might have learned my lesson from last time, the debacle with the jalapenos. We're gonna let that burn down just a little bit more before we throw some food on there. Hey, I got a good feeling about those. They might not catch on fire. Sausages are done. Just in time, I'm starving. We have got some fine dining tonight. Piece of bread, piece of cheese, sausage, and Whataburger mustard. Now, if you didn't eat this, and this isn't one of your favorite foods, I can tell two things about you. One, you didn't grow up country. The second thing I can tell about is you didn't grow up dirt poor. The only difference is we had bar S sausage, and it was split in half because nobody could afford to have a whole piece of sausage on a slice of bread. And if you got lucky, you got cheese. We was poor. Just saying. Oh yeah, the good stuff. Oh, that's hot. That's good. Yeah, we didn't get any bratwurst back in the day. Bar S. Mm-hmm. I don't ask very often, but if you like content like this, please consider hit that subscribe button. And if you would, also hit the like button. It helps this channel a lot. It's still a little small growing channel, and a few subscribers would be greatly appreciated. It'll help keep this channel going. That was a pretty good dinner. It will do. It will do. So I'm going to sit here, drink a beer, probably going to listen to some tunes, enjoy this evening. I'll probably bring you back when we go into the tent for the night. So anyway, have a great evening. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, we're here inside the tent. Finally gave up and gonna go to bed. It's pretty nice in here. It's nice tonight. I closed up the back vestibule. I don't know that it's gonna rain. I don't think it's gonna rain. So it's a little bit disappointing. I was wanting to do some rain camping, but I know the tent holds up okay, so it's not that big a deal, but still. I can say one thing, these pockets, and I want to flip you around here real quick. These little pockets are not worth a crap in this tent. It'll barely hold the phone. I got my keys and my lighter and an extra knife in that one, and it's like full. The one up by my head, I put my phone in it and the phone fills it up. The phone's about to fall out, so not the best thing I'd ever seen in pockets, but really it's a non-leaking tent, so I can't really complain. So I left this one vestibule open so I can get some ventilation in here. I put my chair inside underneath the other half of the vestibule. It's got my belt, my hat and stuff, and my shoes are under the cot, so hopefully everything stays dry. So that's it for me tonight, and I will see y'all in the morning. Y'all have a great night. Good morning, everybody. That was pretty good. That was really good. That is not my bed, but I've had worse sleep in a comfort suite bed. So that's going to be 100% win. And now it's time for some coffee if I can actually get my kettle out here. How are y'all doing this morning? It started kind of drizzling rain. It's like 6:30 in the morning right now. It's still just pitch black. But it started kind of drizzling some rain at some point in time. I'm glad I put my shoes underneath the cot because they'd been soaking wet if I hadn't. Oh, that's still piping hot. The cup is hotter than the coffee is. Wow. I would have thought that titanium would have dissipated some heat a little bit better, but it is smoking hot. Sun's starting to come up, although you probably can't see it. Lights coming up over the trees. It's almost 7 o'clock, but it is very overcast. Mm. Good stuff. I know the average viewership of my channel, and the majority, it starts at like 45, and the biggest percentage group of viewers of my channel are 65 plus. So that tells me that you're still interested in camping. With this setup, unless you're just really beat up and you still have an interest, this might be the way for you. It's definitely going to be the way for me. I've had a lot of injuries. I'm only coming up on 55, but I've been rode hard and put up wet during my lifetime. I've had a lot of broken bones, car accidents, all kinds of fun stuff. So there is hope for you. If you still want to get outdoors, don't let it slip by you. Go ahead and get outdoors. And the cot tent could very well be what you need in your life. All right, guys, that's it. Camp's all packed up. Area is clean. The test is complete. The test is successful. So, as always, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time. You take care now.